No. Actually, let's see here. Yep, everything is going smoothly. Or as smoothly as it can. I just started. Why am I so tired? All the fucking time. Oh, I can't swear. I can. Whoop. Going live. Don't worry, chat. I don't think there's anybody here yet, but I will be doing stuff shortly. Shortly. Excuse me. Do 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 do. YouTube notifications. Bum 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 bum. All right. Oh, hello there, shark. Thank you for checking in. Alrighty then. Hello, hello, hello. I can't imagine too many more people are going to roll in for the first couple of seconds. Oh, my neck. Hopefully. Oh, nice. Hello there, Acronite. I'll probably stream Celeste this week. Unless something really bullshit happens. This is my last Dragon Quest Builders 2 stream of the week. It could come down to bullshit, though. I think that the prison break sequence is pretty short. I could be wrong. Numbers 6207 and 6208, you're late. Keep this up, and it'll be off to the hole with the both of you. That's your final warning. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. Let another day of bone-breaking rehabilitation begin. I mean, like, I cried during the normal endings of Celeste, and I got a pretty shit ending. Mr. Oshiro was like, oh, well, what's important is that you tried. Oh shit, the screen is frozen. Damn it. Give me a second. Whip. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, 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 whip. Fucking... Shit. Nope, still not moving. Still not moving. New idea. Delete. Yes. Add. Game capture. No. Yes. No. Different thing. Add. Capture device. Where the fuck? What is it? Media source? Nope, not that. Hello there, Pocket. Give me like 600 years and I'll figure out what I'm doing. Here we go, video capture device. I'm not blind, everyone else is blind. Alright. Mute. Nope, that's correct. What the fuck is this? Get this out of here. Go ahead and delete this. Alright, move this down. Nope, one more. There we go. That took 6,000 years. Well, chat being gone was the result of other shit going on. Also, I remembered to mute this, otherwise it would be really fucking loud. Alright, there we go. Issues fixed. Probably, for now. We should not have problems for like the next 25 seconds at least. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. Let another day of bone-breaking rehabilitation begin. Oi, Twiggy, what are you yapping about? Number 6208. I do not expect to see that jawbone of yours moving unless you're praying for forgiveness. Alright, so Malroth is 208. Drop the high and mighty act, will you? I want to know where we are and why. You'll find out soon enough. Now away with the both of you. You've got a long day of rehabilitation ahead of you. Any funny stuff, and it'll be off with your heads. Why won't anyone around here give me a straight answer? Come on, let's go see what the other prisoners are up to. Ain't rough. I'm gotta get some stuff I can build with. Heck yeah, Malroth, help me collect this dry grass. We might need it. We're engaging in destruction. Bo. Must get resources. Probably not. I should focus on the actual story so that I can hopefully get this shit done with. And be able to build on my own again. Alright, Malroth doesn't want to help me with this. Do I at least still have my glider? Doesn't look like it. Nope, do not still have my glider. How are you doing, Pocket? I can't do it. I can. Alright. What's up? You're late. 6207. I've heard about you. My sources tell me you're a builder. Is that so? I am so tired. Also no. Do not lie. It does not become you. I think I will have you work the field. Hold on. I don't get it. Aren't you guys with the Children of Hargon? Come on. Spit it out. What are you up to? Why are you making us do this? Silence. You should know by now prisoners are only permitted to speak when praying for forgiveness or begging for mercy. Now, 6207, go and plant 16 cabbage seeds in the field over there. Report back to me when you're done. Alright. Let's go. I am so tired. I don't think I've ever been so tired in my life. Surely I have been. Alright. So are we waiting for these to grow and then destroying them? Is that what this is about? Could be. Oh, Hoopa is streaming. Hopefully he streams for a good amount of time, otherwise I won't be able to catch him and extend my stream streak. Done so soon? Tell me, how did it feel? Was your heart not filled with anticipation for the crops to come? With the simple joy of creation? Seriously, what's your deal? There's turning over a new leaf, and then there's whatever you're doing right now. Speak again, 6208, and I will cast you into the hole myself. Alright, what are we doing? Now, where was I? Ah, yes, 6207. It is time for you to experience the joy of creation once more. Go and ask 784 in the storehouse for 16 more seeds to plant in the field. The storehouse is to the east of here, by the gate to the yard. Report to me when you've done, or when you're done with your work. Away with you. All right. This isn't suspicious at all. Where do you numbskulls think you're going? Ah, you're our new inmates, aren't you? What was your number again? 6207? No. Try all you want. You won't fool me. I know your number is 6207. Come on, out with it. No. Alright, I'm just gonna just keep repeating dialogue. Good to see you've embraced your new name. Feel free to forget your old one, because you won't be needing it again. I suppose you are on your way to meet 784. She's in the storehouse over there. Could probably. Do. Which one of these? This one. Boom. One second, I've got to mute the tab. There we go. I can't imagine this is going to go well. There we go. If issues start occurring with the stream, just let me know. Because I've got Hoopa's stream open now. Quality. Hoopa's streaming at only 864p? There's no way that's true. I was going to turn down the quality, but I don't know if that's possible. Alright, back to what I was doing, which is being old and tired. There are no issues. Fat horse is fine. What? New fish, Ario? The slime, or no, the smile on your face gives that much away. How can you see my face? Why, yes, I am 784. People used to call me Molly the Monster Meal Maker, once upon a time. A crying shame, really. Young folk like you two don't deserve to be locked up on this rock. Listen, old-timer, we need to know what's going on here. Can you tell us that much? But of course, this is Skelkatraz, a prison island used to rehabilitate anyone who dares go against the children of Hargon. I'm starting to get sick of hearing that name. Skelkatraz is an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka-dot bikini. Island surrounded by miles and miles of open sea. That's not to mention the steep cliffs and ravenous mermen. Plenty of people have tried to escape, but none have ever managed it. I've been here a whole 40 years now. I think I got tired of staring at the sky and sea on my first day. I know what you mean. I'm sick of this place already. Just you watch, old-timer. We'll blow this joint in no time. I used to be a lot like you. Yes, back when I still had hope. I suppose you're both wondering why I was locked up here. Well, it all started with my love of cooking. I used to cook for the monsters from time to time, but then the children came along and said humans and monsters can never be friends, and that's how I ended up here. I swore I would never cook again, but I wasn't able to throw away my humanity so easily. That's why I stood here before you now. Or why I'm stood here before you now. What do you mean by throwing away your humanity? Ho, you'll understand one day. Here the guards beat the love of creation out of you, and then one day you wake up without any hope for the future. But that's enough misery for one day. I assume you're after some seeds, 6207? Well, here they are. Hurry along and plant them now. Alright. Well, I'll be thrown in the hole if you don't hurry up and plant these seeds. So, go on now. Alright, coming in here first, though. Ooh, spinning wheel. I need some fur before I can make a leather sack. Do. Don't worry, I'm getting planted. Do. Come on, plant the fucking seeds. Alright, seeds planted. Are you Helen or is a different one Helen? I trust you have planted all the seeds. Well done, but I would expect no less from a builder such as yourself. We have re-educated many an unbeliever in the children's teachings over the years. However, I do not recall ever encountering a fully fledged builder among their number. I look forward to seeing how your rehabilitation progresses. Soup. Geralt spends the rest of the day doing countless odd jobs. And then... That'll be enough for today. It's time to return to your cells Collect your evening meal from the jailer on the way out. Be sure to rest well. Another day of rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. Boom, more resources. We gotta scrounge up what we can. But a bow. Don't let it fall. Alright. It's probably enough random resources for now. Stone. Apparently I cannot punch rocks. I cannot punch rocks, but I can pound sand. SMA to my head. Well, if it isn't the one and only number 5932, here, I've got a veritable feast for you. How about for me? 6207, here's your meal. Oh, a cabbage, thanks. And 6208, here's yours. Eat up, or you'll be nothing but skin and bones before long. Yick. I can do without for a while. Here, Didont, you should have mine. Didont obtains a cabbage. Oh my, is it possible there is not a single bad bone in your body? How nice of you. Hey, this is Malroth, the Lord of Destruction you're talking to. You know what being nice gets you around here. It gets you no dinner. That's the last cabbage you'll be seeing for a while. Now back to your cells, boneheads. Through the gate and head to the right. Delicious. Alright, let's go. There's gotta be more resources we can randomly pick up. Yeah, I just think that they don't have that many animations. Very limited on what they can do. Back in your cells now. No. Ooh, spiky rocks. Me gusta. Nope. I failed to jump over this. Whee! Would be funny if I got genuinely stuck somewhere. Hey, party people. This area is strictly off limits to boneheaded prisoners like you, 6207. What am I now? Oh, also off limits. Where? No, I know I'm mad. Also, Pinhead Kikitos. I live. Left here, bonehead. Rude. Why are their heads so long, anyway? I'm not making fun of them. I'm just curious as to why they're all like that. Phew, was it just me, or did today feel like it was never going to end? And there's one thing I still don't get. Why are the children of Hargon making us plant stuff? I thought they were dead against any kind of creation. Old Lady Cooks No More said they wanted the prisoners to abandon their love of creation and follow their ridiculous teachings, but this seems like a bad way of going about it. Yeah, I guess you're right. There is no point in wasting time wondering about it. We need to focus on getting off this island. Lulu and the others must be worried sick by now. It's time we gotta move on. Oi, you, 6208. Less yapping, more napping. Get back to your cells this instant. What if I wandered off? Yeah, I can't, probably can't go that far. Alright, if y'all need me, I'm gonna be in there honk me-me-meing. Nighty-night, jailbirds. Everyone back in your cells. The doors will be locked till morning, so don't bother trying anything. I'll say goodnight then. I'm in the next cell over if you need me, and don't worry about a thing, okay? That said, what the heck happened to Brownbeard? That's enough chatting, boneheads. It's time for lights out. And with that, the jailer locks Didont and the other prisoners in their cell. Let's see here. Whack. Curious. Nope, I cannot punch through dirt. But I've got a little table down here. Just gonna set up my bed down here. They'll never find me. Hello there, maybe Estonian. A woo indeed. Hi, hi. And so Diron's first day on Skilkatraz comes to a close. Exhausted from being forced to work the farm from dawn till dusk, she falls into a deep sleep. More deep slumber. You're a stereotype. Trans girl Linux user. It's totally fair. I'm using Windows, more out of laziness than any sort of brand loyalty. Then the second day, Diront and the other prisoners water the seeds they planted the day before. On the third day, heavy rains drench the island, forcing everyone to stay inside. Instead of working the fields, the prisoners are forced to clean their entire cell block from top to bottom. Then on the fourth day, I remember the prison break sequence being really short, but I did not realize they yada-yada'd so many days. Out of bed, you bone-idle bludgers. It's time for morning roll call. Alright, going up on a Tuesday. Oh, I can't get out of here. There we go. I'll probably cover this entirely. It'll just be like, where the fuck is your bed? I don't know. I lost it. I got really hungry in my sleep and I just ate the entire bed. Alright, numbskulls. You know the drill. Head for the yard and for roll call. Or it's off to the hole with you. What's up, Malroth? Looks like we'd better do as we're told for now. Hey, Malroth, check this out. Come on. How cool is this, Malroth? I didn't realize there was some stuff this direction. I like how I'm like, oh, I should not screw around so that I can quickly get back to building. And then I immediately start screwing around. Roll call, small call, am I right? I'm no doubt going to have to come this way eventually. This is the prison break. Do. Alright, that doesn't help me. Boom. Where are we? Oh, I found some corpses. It's just a corpse. I'm just a corpse. Let's see here. Did not read the sign. This is the incinerator. No matter the manner of a prisoner's death, whether by old age or bad luck, the cleansing fires shall give them new life as willing warriors for the High Priest Hargon. The message ends there. Oh, I can't jump into the incinerator. Can I have these? Nope. Hello? Brownbeard? Well, he's not a corpse. I should probably stop screwing around. Oh, it's locked. Rude. Fine, I'll go back. Game's going to make me come this way for sure later. Do. Gonna pick up these mushrooms. Alright. So what's with the latest railroad? Now you're in prison? Yeah. Bit of a prison break. Oh. I trust Malroth. Yep, there we go. See, Malroth can get out of there by himself. Do. Nothing I do is weird. Hello, we're not late to roll call. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. Let another day of bone-breaking rehabilitation begin. Okay, I bet you all can't wait to see how your precious cabbages have grown. Go on, I won't stop you. Get your bony backsides to the field. Can I have one of those guillotines? That means you too, 607 and 608. Or 6208. If you're trying to tickle my funny bone, you've picked a bad time. Stop slacking and get to the field. Whip, whip, whip. Can't place that there. Do. There we go. Dang it. This box is going to have to be bigger than I would have liked. Do. There we go. Windows jank, Celeste crashed. Celeste must prefer Linux as well. Oh, this guy actually did it. Look at that, you broke the statue, I'm proud of you. I finally did it. I couldn't take it any longer. I'm sad about it, certainly, but at least it's over with. Now I have one less thing to worry about. It's funny, really. Why was I so attached to some piece of stone? Boggles the mind. Heh. What's up? 6208. You are late. There are only so many hours in the day, and we must devote every one of them to your rehabilitation. Behold the fruits of your labor, perhaps the finest cabbage patch in creation. I've seen finer. The 3 days you have spent nurturing those verdant vegetables were all leading up to this moment, the first step on your path to enlightenment. See the haystack in the center of the field? Dirut obtains a torch. Set it all alight with the torch, and bear witness to the consequences of your actions. Return to me when you've seen it through. Gather around the Cabbage Patch, prisoners. Open your eyes wide and witness the builder's first step on the long road to redemption. No. Oh, I can't harvest them. All right. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. What are you playing at? You spent ages growing those cabbages. Why would you set fire to them? Oh, looks like they're all burning. Heh. How could you? Them cabbages were like children to me. I'd burn a child. I was so looking forward to harvesting them all. Why would you do such a thing? I don't understand it. You are the one who planted those cabbage seeds in the first place. Are you some kind of monster? No, but I am a lunatic. Splendid, 6207. Now, come to me, my child. Can I keep the torch? More things need to be baptized in fire. Do. Alright, I'll leave that there. Do not tell me you have lost the torch I gave you. Yes. You fool! Here, take this. Thanks. And this time, be careful. Misplace that torch and we'll be off to the hole with you. Do not tell me you've misplaced the torch I gave you. Yes. Alright, that's enough of that. I do want to know how many torches I can collect this way. But we don't have all day. How does it feel, 6207? Does your soul scream? Does your heart ache? This is the true delight of the destruction. No need to hold it in. You may cry out of joy, if you wish. After all, this is the moment of your rebirth. Hello there, Penny. Thank you for checking in, and sleep well. What? You can just plant new cabbages to replace the old ones? Wahahaha, bold words indeed. You may take the rest of the day off, but I suggest you use the time wisely by staring deep into the darkest recesses of your soul. Alright, so I could have kept the torch anyway. But now I have 3 torches. Alright, Malroth, what are you doing? Who does that whack job think he is? Making you plant a load of cabbages and then burn them. 3 full days you spent growing those. 3 full days, and for what? I've had it up to here with the children of Hargon. They made everyone's lives a misery on Furrowfield and crumbled on, and now it's the same story here. What's their problem? I bet that old biddy who gave us the seeds knows what they're all about. Come on, let's go talk to her. Hello there, Molly. I already forgot your number. So they finally made you burn your cabbages, did they? That's what all this talk of rehabilitation and rebirth boils down to. Making you see how futile your act of creations really are. Creation leads to attachment. Attachment leads to fear. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Suffering leads to the rains down in Africa. That's why the children of Hargon believe creation to be evil. And I was reading that. Huh, well, if they're so big on destruction, how about we smash their skulls in and get out of here? I'm with Malroth. It won't do you any good. I told you before that nobody's ever escaped this place, right? There are only 2 ways to get off this rock. Die, or hand in your heart and soul to the children of Hargon. If I ever met this Hargon guy, if I ever meet this Hargon guy, I'm going to have a word with him about his kids. Who the heck is he anyway? The High Priest Hargon is the father of all destruction. Though they say that no one in this world has ever actually seen him in the flesh. So you're saying these monsters are so dumb they worship someone they've never even seen? Ah, that's enough. Stop asking questions and just accept things as they are, or for what they are. In time, you'll get used to it and become numb to everything, just like me. Go and have a nice sit down on that bench. It'll be dusk before you know it. Burn, burn! I'm sure that's fine. If you're done for the day, we might as well just kick back on this bench and wait for nightfall. What do you say, Didont? Shall we wait here till the sun goes down? Yeah, might as well. Oh, the fire stopped spreading. Maybe. It's like good job burning important story elements. That will be enough for today. It is time to return to your cells. Collect your evening meal from the jailer on the way out. Be sure to rest well. Another day of rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. Arson is my favorite felony. Can I craft anything yet? No. Would be funny if that bench goes up in flames. I should probably make sure it doesn't. Oh well, it's gut immunity, so we should be good. That's just how Naruto... That's just how Didont sprints. Well, if it isn't the one and only number 5932, here, I got a veritable feast for you. Yes, hello, where is my cat bag? 6207, here's your sumptuous supper. Thanks. And good evening, 6208. Enjoying your cabbage-free diet? You won't be getting anything today either. Malroth is like, I do not give a shit. What if I could cook up a meal? Nope, not like that. How about cabbage? Nope, nothing. Frog stool. Dry grass. Oh, it makes 5 of something. Kabag. The fire is still in there, just wrecking shit. I made monster munchies. I can't even eat them. Oh well, might as well make more monster munchies. Can probably use them for bribes. Let us see here. A flavor from favorite to fiends that the realm over. Perhaps you could present it to a weakened monster. Here to go, Malroth. I got you some monster munchies. I jest, of course. Malroth's not weakened. Maybe. I can't... No, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to cook it, but now I've got one fewer cabbage, lettuce, whatever it is. Anybody else here tired? Alright, I should probably close Hooba's stream. Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba. Bum bum bum. Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba. Here we go. Hello there. You didn't just see me cook. Is there another hay thingy here I can use to commit more arson? Does not look like it. Oh well. There'll be more arson shortly. One can never commit enough arson. Nighty-night, jailbirds. Everyone back in your cells. What a waste of a day. I can't wait to get off this stupid rock. I don't know when, but our chance will come someday, and if we stay alert and alive, we can take it. If they weren't cowards, they would just kill me themselves. And with that, the jailer locks Didont, and the other prisoners in their cells. But I wonder how I would sleep if I brought my straw bed outside. Escape from Skilkatrez. Well, honk me and all that. And so, Didont's fourth day on Skilkatrez draws to a close. She lies down on her straw bed, thinking of Lulu, why, and the others back on the Isle of Awakening. And she closes her eyes. She swears to herself that she will escape Skilkatrez as soon as she possibly can. I already found this fucking tunnel. Because I gotta get a hammer or something so I can get Malroth out as well. Out of bed, you bone-idled bludgers. It's time for morning roll call. Alright, numbskulls. You know the drill. Head for the yard for roll call. And it's off to the hole with you. I'm having more trouble than usual reading. I should probably cover this. Yes. It's exactly what I wanted there. Not suspicious at all. Let's go, Malroth. We will be blowing this popsicle stand. Sooner than never. Bum bum. I am accumulating quite the collection of stuff. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. What is Block 1 and 2? I must say, yesterday was quite something. It really warmed my bones seeing those cabbages go up in flames like that. Destroying your own creations is a noble act indeed. Now let another day of bone-breaking rehabilitation begin. It's hard to take you seriously behind that wall of dirt. You there, 6207 and 6208, get your bony backsides to the farm. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. You know, I can't wait for the day when that faint light of hope in your eyes is extinguished. If you want to extinguish the light of hope, just have us work retail. Right? Where? What are we working on? Good morning, 6207. You know, it's been 5 days now since you joined us on the path of salvation. In honor of this milestone, I'm going to allow you to work the fields again today. Doesn't that sound fun? 32 cabbage seeds. You'll be planting cabbage seeds once more. Yes, 32 of them. Now hurry up and get to work. Fine. Ah, my face! Oh no, somebody already burnt the hay pile. What's up with that? Do. A lot easier to plant these when that hay pile's not there. How are you doing, Pocket? Are you enjoying Dragon Quest Builders 2 yourself? Well, so easy. Alright. What do you want me to do now? I trust you have planted all the seeds. Splendid. You are so eager to burn them in glorious hellfire that you planted them in double time. Bahahaha. I shall reward your efforts by giving you some free time. Run along and do as you please. I'm aware that you humans cannot help but think about yourselves when left to your own devices. A period of self-reflection is necessary from time to time for sinful prisoners such as yourselves. Enjoy coming face to face with your own futile existence, 6207. Oh, I will. I will. What's up, Malroth? Free time for self-reflection? Some reward? Whenever I'm left twiddling my thumbs, so many questions come to my mind. Like, how did I end up on the Isle of Awakening to begin with? And how come I'm the only one who can't build stuff? And why can't you wear white after Labor Day? Yeah, I guess you're right. This is exactly what the wacko wants me to be doing. Self-reflection is for idiots. Let's stop doing it now. Let's work out how we're going to get off this rock instead. One of the prisoners here is bound to have tried escaping before. Let's try asking for some ideas. Molly would know. Or I guess we're going to have to ask these dorks, and then ask Molly. I keep trying to glide, but I don't have my windbreaker. You're trying to learn more about Skelkatraz? All of us here on field duty are fairly recent arrivals, so none of us are that knowledgeable about the place, to be honest. Why don't you try asking 784 in the storehouse? She's bound to know something about the newcomers don't. You can't be honest. Can I be honest with you? I ain't really feeling up to it today. Lucky for me, I got the thing to cheer myself up after a hard day's graft. Core, I can't wait till bedtime, har. Molly Bednam. What? You want to know if there's a way off this island? Keep your voice down. What if one of the jailers hears you? Do you want to spend some quality time in the hole that badly? Yeah, possibly. They say there's a crazed hammerhood that they keep locked up down there. I definitely wouldn't want to share a cell with it, that's for sure. I kinda need that hammer, so... Anyway, I really should get back to work before someone tells me off. Stop distracting me. Hello, could you tell me if there's a way off the island? Don't try anything funny. I've got my eye sockets on you. Alright, good chat. Let me fill you in on how the children turn humans into believers. First, they start by giving you the tiniest hint of hope. Then they sit back and let that hope grow until you start to believe things might work out for the best. That's when they smash your dreams into pieces. That's exactly what the Cabbage Patch was for. So many tiny green dreams, all gone. I have to admit, it works. Oh boy, how it works. I don't think that would work. Like, you just know they're going to do it. So you can't let it get to you. Come on, I want to burn more things. More arson. Hello there, Molly. Look at you two, sauntering around without a care in the world. You've made yourselves right at home, haven't you? Someone's always watching you here. But you also get a surprising amount of time to yourself. That's a calculated move on their part, of course. But why? Seems like they could do a lot worse than just leaving us to reflect on how bad we've got it here, if they really wanted to. Let me put it this way. If it was all stick and no carrot, the prisoners would only grow to despise the children. Now that I think of it, why are you talking to me anyway? How many times do I have to tell you there is no way off this island? Honestly, you're going to have to give up on that silly dream of yours sooner or later. You might be a builder, but you'll learn soon enough that that doesn't bring you any benefits here. A builder, Slurp? Huh? Who said that? Probably that slime. Looks like the slime wants to be Diron's friend. No, it's just a slime. Didn't know you had them on Skelkatraz. What? Looks like it's taken quite the shine to you. Heaven knows why. Probably all the monster snacks I've got. Let's try something out. Here, take this. Ooh. Make many more monster mates. Wrangler's Ring. I've been keeping it well hidden from the gods, just in case I ever needed it. That Wrangler's Ring lets you make friends with monsters, provided they are interested in making friends first, and if you feed them some monster munchies, you'll seal the deal. Why don't you try giving the slime some of these monster munchies and see what happens? Go on, I've already got a bunch of these. Yep, a serving of monster munchies. There are some monsters who'll want to befriend you after you defeat them. Feed them some monster munchies, and they'll join your party. Here you go, little buddy. Don't befriends the slime. I don't suppose you can turn into, like, a hammer. The slime joins Deron's team. Oh, I'm so tired. Send help. Ooh, what are we going to name the slime, chat? Scrubs? Why Scrubs? I'll do it, but we're spelling it with a K. What is K in the alphabet? There we go. Scrubs. If I had more characters, I could name it something absurd. Well, that's an interesting way to make new friends, I suppose. Yum yum, monster munchies, my favorite. I'm not a bad slime, you know. I promise, Slurp. It's what you is what you thought I was going to say, wasn't it? The name's Splodger Splodgington Oozesquire, by the way. Don't be thinking you can give me any old silly nickname, Gooman. That said, Scrubs isn't too shabby. Alright then, I'll take it. It's not like anyone oozes their real names around here anyway, Slurp. Fuck, we should have named him a number. Blow me down, it's him, old Gottfried's slimy sidekick. You're a builder, right? I bet we could get off this island if we squished our heads together. Let me help you, Ooscape. As if a slime could be any use to us. I think you'll find I'll come in very oozeful indeed, Mr. Malroth. Let's talk later. The jailers tend to drop their guard after the sun goes down. If you don't have anything better to do, just sit on that bench over there. It'll be sunset, no slime. Oh, and one more thing. If the screws see me with you, they might think I'm up to no goo. I'll squeeze myself into your rags and lie low until night, slime. Cursed as fuck. Whoa, you'd never know he was in there. Maybe that slime will come in handy after all. Well then, why don't we do as Scrubs says and have a seat on that bench over there? It survived the fire, woot woot. I figured it would. If we're done for the day, we might as well sit back, blah blah blah. Let me drink some water. Everybody at home, hydrate. I'm torn between drinking water as annoyingly as possible, or trying to make very little if to no sound. I could be much more annoying. Oh, what a day. That'll be enough for today. It's time to return to your cells. Collect your blah blah blah. Alright, let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Now's not the time for talking. Give me my fucking cabbage. Thank you. I'm still not feeding Malroth. What if he starves to death? It'll be your fault. I don't think he cares. Boom, it's gonna eat my grilled greens. I'm gonna wait around for my cabbage to finish cooking. Behold, the levitating sconce. Come on. Sweet. I've got me a treat. I can't wait to be off this island. Hello. Strictly off limits. Alright, fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Fine. I do wish I had more stamina. Infinite stamina. I deserve infinite stamina as a treat. Nighty-night, jailbirds. Yep, everyone back in their cell. After all, that pyramid of yours isn't going to build itself. Or ours. You know, Digby and Ordelia are going to slack off if I'm not there to crack the whip. 628, is that your jawbone I see moving? Looks like it's good night. The rest is up to you. Find a way off this idiotic island. That's enough chatting, boneheads. It's time for lights out. Lasers, race cars, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. And time for Betty Buys, you horrible lot. If I catch you yapping, it'll be off to the hole with you. Psst, 6207. Slurp. Oi, 6207. One moment. Gotta open this up. You want to escape from here, don't you? Then Betty Buys will have to wait, slurp. I want to know what the, I happen to know that there's a super special secret hidden somewhere in your cell. Take a go look around and see if you can find it. Great, that's the hole I was hoping you would find. We do like a good hole here. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on down. How is it down there, Slurp? This is where I've been sleeping this entire time. An old Gooban friend of mine dug this tunnel in secret. Check that pot over there for more useful information. Yeah, sure, I'll reach my hand into a pot. Judging by the terrible stench, this pot seems to have been used for a prisoner's toilet. Have a feel around inside? Yeah. What luck, Darren finds a slightly soiled piece of paper. Woot woot, a slightly soiled note. So you found something, have you, Slurp? Try splatting it on that simple small table and see what it says. Alright, alright, alright. Go on then, take a closer look. Yeah, I'm trying to read it. Mission, escape from Skelkatraz. I am the escapologist extraordinaire. No prisoner, no prison, penitentiary, or pail of water can hold me. Tonight, I shall attempt my most daring getaway yet. I shall escape from Skelkatraz. None other has ever achieved this feat. Pail of water. It pains me to leave my slimy slide cake behind, but such is the lot of the professional powder taker. These feet were made for fleeing, and that's just what they'll do. I will succeed. Of that there is no doubt. However, should by some fatal fortune my mission fail, I implore whoever finds this letter to do what I could not. Yours fleetingly, Gottfried, escapologist extraordinaire. Gottfried got caught by the children of Hargon on purpose so that he could come to Skelkatraz, break out, and prove himself to be the best escape artist of all slime. But his plan failed, he disappeared, and no blobby has ever seen him since. I always admired Gottfried. I've been waiting for someone to carry on his legacy ever since he vanished, Slurp. Please, 607, don't let my friend's dreams be squelched. Tell me you'll finish what Gottfried started and escape from Skelkatraz. You will, won't you? Nah, I like it here. Oh, don't be such a stick in the sludge. Surely you don't want to be stuck here forever. Please, 062, blah, 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 whatever. Great! Let's get going then. Let the mission begin. Is there anything in this one? Yeah, sure, why not? Stick my hand in there. Ditto plunges her hand into the pot and has a good feel around. She doesn't find anything of interest. Should probably wash this hand. Now, I don't want to ruin the moment, but we're in a bit of a sticky situation. Skelkatraz is surrounded by miles and miles of ocean. Even if we do manage to escape, we won't be going anywhere without a boat. We have a boat. What? Well, what's that? The children of Hargon seized the boat you were on when they caught you? Makes one of the choices useless. That is every dialogue option in this entire game. That's Slooper. If your ship's being held somewhere nearby, we can ooze it to make our getaway. Still, I'm surprised you're sailing the seas in the first place. The children don't allow goomans to ooze boats, you know. But it's worked out in our favor, this slime. All we have to do now is find a way out of here and find your ship, Slurp. Gottfried's tunnel used to be a lot longer than this. Maybe you could ooze your fists to break through any sand that's blocking the way. Gooey! You smashed that sand like it was nothing. I wish I had hands so that I could squish stuff like you goomans. It looks like the tunnel keeps going. Let's check it out, Slurp. Alright. Mushrooms. I wish I could break dirt. This music is putting me to sleep. So this is where the tunnel leads. Yeah, the incinerator. I've been here before. Let's have a mosey around this building and see if we can find a way out. An incinerator, huh? Slurp. Just the thought of being thrown into that furnace makes me turn to jelly. I can't have the corpses. Nothing of note over here. That's locked. Psst, wake up, Captain Brownbeard. Yeah, that's how you shake somebody awake. Yawn. Everything's so topsy-turvy, I don't know. Whoa, where am I? Whoa. He's risen from the dead, and he's talking to us. Why, if it isn't me first mate, Diddo, good to see you're alive and kicking. Or alive and licking, my apologies. Huh? He isn't a corpse. He was just asleep. The screws must have thought he was dead and brought him down here. What's all this talk of corpses? Where is here, anyhow? And where is my ship? Oh, I see. This gooman must be the captain of your ship. Follow us, Captain. We're going to find a way out of here. Can almost get out that way. Oh, splat. It's locked. Sniff, sniff, slurp. This door leads to the outside world. My news doesn't lie. If only we could unlock it, we might be able to escape. Huh? You didn't know that slimes had nooses? Have you forgotten where we are right now? Make yourself oozeful instead of asking silly questions. Someone's there. I can feel it in my bones. Oh no, Slurp. This is, it's one of the screws. Quick, hide. Oh, I was gonna not hide. Come on, come out wherever you are. Meow. That cat can talk. Oh, just a kitty, eh? Go on, scram. Whew, I nearly sludged myself there. Why don't we call it a night for now, Slurp? Don't forget, you're a prisoner. If you're not back in your cell come morning, the screws will notice. We've found that door. That's a good start. But right now, overboard, I never imagined I'd get locked up on Skilcatraz. In fact, I never even caught current of the place. Speaking of which, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, didn't? Wasn't Hargon supposed to have been defeated by 3 scions of Erdrick? If so, how come his crew are still in charge on every island we make starboard at? Seems like few too many to just be stragglers. Sunskit? I suppose. Surskit? What's it called? Yeah, Surskit. I thought you were a ship's captain, not a historian in finding. Maybe you should stick to what you're oozed to. Speak of the Angel, where in the 11 seas is me beloved ship? That beautiful boat is my best friend, just like Malroth is to Didon't. Keep the noise down, will you? We're trying to escape here. Look, Captain, we're going to find your ship sooner or later. It's the only way we can sail away from this island. So stop arguing and do what I tell you. This friend of yours is quite the bossy knickers, isn't he? Didon't reminds me of a certain young lady. I can hear you, you know. Less talking, more walking, Slurp. Yes, sir, Mr. Slime, sir. Okay, 6207. Me and the captain will go on ahead and follow the route we oozed to get here, and we'll see you under your cell. I personally only use ghost types. I do wish Pokemon games didn't suck. I guess I could play older ones. Whoa, I'm so tired. Not bad for a night's work. Let's go over what we learned so far. Trying to open your cell door is too risky, but we could go through this tunnel to the crematorium, which has a door leading to the outside. So, all we need to do is get that door open, right? Exactly. If we had a key, we'd be one step closer to glorious freedom. So, what do we do once we're out in the open? Hot-leg it to me ship and make for our thumbs crossed so we don't get caught? No, Captain, no. If we want to make it out of here like my goo friend Gottfried, we need to dig our way to freedom. Opening the door is just the first step. The only way we're going to get your boat is through the tunnels under Didon's cell, but we can't dig any further with just our bare hands. Rotom's a good ghost. My favorite Pokemon is Mismagius, who needs more love. No, don't switch. Who's adding me? Oh, but it's Spheno. Spheno is adding me. Back to what I was doing. Just our bare hands. So we have to open that door, search for a way to open the tunnels, and Bob's your auntie. Precisely. Nice to see you know how to listen after all, Cap'n. Slurp. Once we find the key for that door, everything will fall into place. Good luck finding it, 6207. I'll stay down here with Scrubs and keep an eye out. Or what? Keep out of eyesight. Give Malroth my regards, won't you? When you get back to your cell, be sure to fill the hole and cover it with your straw bedding. We don't want the screws to catch wind of our plan. No. Dang it. Scrubs is actually going to make me. Scrubs is so bossy. Great. That's the hole taken care of. You really are a builder, aren't you? If anyone's capable of realizing my goo friend Gottfried's dream, it's you, Slurp. I mean it, 6207. No, they don't. Let's escape from Skelkatraz and wave this island goodbye forever. What is that supposed to mean? Let's honk me me me. Brr-pa-pa. And so Didon's fifth night on Skelkatraz draws to a close. She dreams of burning bones, locked doors, and blocked tunnels, of everything that stands between her and freedom. And she dreams of her friends on the Isle of Awakening, anxiously waiting for her to come home. I wish that I could read. Out of bed, you bone-addled bludgers? Yep, same dialogue. I wonder if there's anything in this part. Slightly smelly toilet. Have a feel around? Yeah. Didn't plunges her hand into the pot and has a good feel around. Didn't find nothing, though. I have no idea what you boneheads have been up to, but the warden is not best pleased. Something tells me you're going to find out why they call him Priest of Pain today. Drag your lazy bones over to the yard and get ready for an earful. Hey, Malroth, smell my hand. Malroth, smell my hand. You'll never guess where it's been. If your guess is 3 different toilets, you'd be right. Gotta do a roll call. Gotta drink some more water. Water. You blundering boneheads have really done it now? We spend day after day breaking your backbones to rehabilitate you. And this is how you repay us? You'll be lucky if I ever forgive this treachery. Now get yourselves to the field. The warden wants to speak with you. 607, 608, are your leg bones broken? Why can't you be like the others and just follow orders? Off to the field with you both, now. It's really hard to take that guy seriously from behind the, dirt or sand wall. Hello there. Numbers 6207 and 6208, you're late. Everyone gather before me at once. Good. I'm not entirely sure yet. It is with great disappointment that I must reveal that one of you was up to something most sinful last night. Is it a sin to dig through toilets? I don't think so. A certain periodical was found in Block 3, the kind that might even lead to the most innocent disciple into temptation. If any of you knows who the book belongs to, now's the time to come clean. Conversely, should no one own up to it, you shall all be thrown in the hole. It was me. That's my book of porn. Who is the owner of this book of blueprints? What's funny is that this was actually censored for the English version. In the Japanese version, it's straight up just like a hentai mag. Nobody? I suppose it must have appeared out of thin air. It was mine. Throw me in the hole. It seems you all require some time to think. Very well, today's labors are cancelled. The guilty party should reflect on their actions and consider if they will beg for forgiveness, or take their secret to the grave. Seems like the warden has no idea what you got up to last night. How do you know what I got up to last night? Because I've yet to tell you. I thought the game was up. Why are these guys getting all hot and bothered over a book of blueprints anyway? It's not like we could make anything big without them noticing. Well, whatever. More importantly, what happened last night? Did that gross little gooball spill the beans? We should have this conversation closer to the priest. You've got a point. This probably isn't the best place to talk. Let's head somewhere a little more private. Come with me. I hope there's more toilets I can dig through. Do-do-do-do-do. What? I can't just cook grass? Right, we should be safe to talk here. Would you mind explaining why you think it's okay to engage in idle chit-chat in front of my storehouse? So, come on, out with it. What did you get up to last night? No kidding, Brownbeard's alive, huh? The old guy's tougher than he looks. And you found the letter from from an escapologist extraordinaire and a tunnel to the crematorium, eh? Man, you always get to have all the fun. I want to explore those dank, dark tunnels, too. No. Anything but that. It's dark and dangerous, and full of dead bodies. I shall surely die from fright. Huh? What's going on over there? Listen, you. The wardens picked you for the crematorium cleaning duty. No getting out of it. Don't stop scrubbing till you're nothing but skin and bone. The crematorium. That's where you went yesterday, right? Let's see if we can't do our livy-livered friend here a favor. Yes, hello. We would like to volunteer. I'm sorry. Did I hear correctly? You two are interested in visiting the crematorium? Why on earth would... I mean, of course you are. It's a wonderful place. Here, I have an idea. Why don't you go in my place? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, thank you so much. You don't know what that means to me. Well, if it isn't 6207 and 6208, fancy yourselves bony, fighty crematorium cleaners, eh? Yes, of course the door to the crematorium is locked. We can't have any old bonehead going in there. But don't think you'll get out of your job that easily. Ask the jailer near the entrance for the key. He loves nothing more than letting prisoners enjoy a spot of bone breaking. Head out of this gate and keep going straight on. You'll reach the crematorium in no time. Now get going. Alright, let's go. Hello, we're here to clean the crematorium. Hello there. What are you two doing wandering around willy-nilly? Get back to the fields, or I'll have your heads. Are you pulling my leg bone? You've actually volunteered to clean the crematorium? I'm impressed. Most humans hate touching dead bodies. The numbskulls kick up a right fuss when it's their turn for cleaning duty, but you two have got some real backbone. Sweet. You can open the door with this key, get down there, and pick up all the bone piles in the incinerator. Don't try anything funny. I've got my eye sockets on you. Be sure to come back and report to me when you're done. All right. Right, that's the locked door taken care of. I'd imagine they're just going to lock it back up. See what you can achieve, blah blah blah. Let's just conveniently forget to lock the door on the way out. And that way you've got a route straight from your cell to the yard. What are you two boneheads doing over there? Hurry up and start cleaning. Better start cleaning or you better start creaming. Looks like that we actually have to go down and clean the place. Let's get this over with. Oh, don't worry, I love human bones. So this is the crematorium. I like what they've done with the place. The jailer wanted us to smash all the bones inside the incinerator, right? Let's jump in, get the job done, and get the heck out of here. Alright. This is really not that hot. Skeletons. Skeletons. How rude. We're collecting a bunch of human bones. Oh, sweet. Some medicinal herbs. It's like they say, ashes to ashes, bones to dust. Let's go and tell Skullface upstairs that we're done. I love bone ash. Hold on, I think I get it now. They're going to use these bones to add to their own members, aren't they? The whole thing freaks me out. Does Hargon really get his kicks from turning humans into monsters? Let's leave them down here. If they want them so much, they can come and get them themselves. I want to animate the skeletons. Nicely done. Alright, let's head up and tell the guards the good news. Oh, I wanted those. So we got the door open. That means you can get out to the yard from your cell. But that won't get us off the island. Any ideas what to do next? Probably gotta find the boat. You're going to look for a way to open the underground tunnels? That'd be a piece of cake if we still had your hammer. Wait. Hey, what are you up to? What are you two up to down there? Less chit-chatting, more bone smashing. If you're done already, then drag your bony backsides up here. Don't think I won't send you to the hole if you keep slacking off. Alright, let's go. I think we want to go to the hole, Val. If we can befriend the Hairy Hermit, we can get a... Not the Hairy Hermit. The Hammerhood. We can get a hammer from him. Took you long enough. You'd better have taken care of all the bones down there. There's something fishy about you two. You're altogether too eager. I just like bones. Residents of Skelcatraz shouldn't be so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You need to let your inner skeleton come out. But don't worry, I'll find a reason to throw you both in the hole someday. Once you've come face to face with that mad, bad, bone-crushing Hammerhood, it'll soon wipe those smirks off your faces. There's a Hammerhood in the hole, huh? A Hammerhood. Oi, you two. Less bludgery, more drudgery. Get your bone-idled backsides back to the farm. Malroth and I are on the same page. Do you ever wish you had an exoskeleton? Like a tarantula? Or a kiwi fruit? Mine. Brr-pa-pow. I'm just going to decorate my cell with anything that's not nailed down. What's going on here? Is it nap time or something? Hey, sleepyheads, mind explaining why you're all slacking off or breaking our backs, smashing up bones? The explanation is simple. These ungrateful wretches took my generosity for granted. All they had to do was admit who the book belonged to. Alas, they turned this opportunity. They spurned this opportunity, and now they shall all be thrown in the hole. Yeah, about that. What would you say if you found out the book was mine and Didon'ts? Cough, wheeze. What? Is that so? The Book of Blueprints belongs to you? In the Japanese version, Malroth is like, what if I told you that was my porno mag? 6208, is this the truth? Or would you lie to me to protect your fellow inmates? Whether your crime is debauchery or dishonesty. See, this does not make as much sense. With it being blueprints, although I guess it is with their religion, all that blah blah blah. It matters not. 6207 and 6208, enjoy your maiden voyage to the hole. Virtuous deeds shall not go unpunished here. You would do well to remember as such. I have taken the liberty of confiscating all your belongings. We wouldn't want anything to get in the way of your caretaker's special lesson. Ah, my skeleton, I just picked that up. Not exactly the softest of landings. You're right, Didon't. So, this is a legendary hole, huh? It's roomier than I thought it would be. That's not a Hammerhood. Her. Get ready for bashy bashing. What the? This is the caretaker. Do not dawdle, my lambs. Find yourselves an empty cell before our friendly caretaker takes care of you. Malroth, we can do this. I can see his health bar moving. Actually, don't see his health bar moving. Oh, that door is locked. And that's it. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. I'm sure there's an empty cell in here somewhere. You just need to look harder. I can't use the stairs. Oop. Let's find an empty cell. Ow, rude. I do think it is moving. Brr-pa-po. Malroth, help. I get that you're unarmed, but so am I. Brr-pa-po. Not going to help me, Malroth? If it bleeds, we can kill it, Malroth. Oh, look at that, Malroth. You got hit. Maybe you should be helping me with combat. Brr-pa-pa-pa. Come on, Malroth. He's like half dead. No, I never learned fractions. Am I supposed to kill the guy? Probably not. Do you have any other ideas? Ow, rude. Let's see if that cell's not empty. Here's an empty one. Lucky you. That's one of the best sweets in the whole has to offer. Enjoy your time down there. It should help you realize just how nice your old cell was. Grr. I've had it up to here with this, with them messing us around. You don't understand why I said the book was ours? You'll see soon enough. I just want to wait for them to let us out of here. Or we just need to wait for them. We can escape. Probably. I do like the poison. Dark, damp, and dingy. I love it. Just the kind of place to give you nightmares. Alright. Bash, bash, bash. What the heck was that? Why we're in here, Malroth? Why, it's our new best friend, 6208. You are not alone in the hole. Oh no, you are accompanied by one of the most vicious and violent of Hammerhoods. Use this time to reflect on your wrongdoings while you spend your days cowering in fear of your nefarious neighbor. Let's catch some shut-eye. It's not like we've got anything better to do. We can always, you can sleep away our worries and be ready to think up an amazing escape plan in the morning. And for some reason, I feel weirdly at home here. Maybe I'll actually be able to get a decent night's sleep for once. I was gonna start emoting. Didn't Malroth lay in the dark for what seems like an eternity, unable to see even their own hands. Eventually, they both fall into a deep sleep. High Priest Hargon. A faint voice calls out in the darkness, a voice from inside a dream. O High Priest Hargon, our one true ruler. The blasted builder taints your realm with her creations. And yet, in other places, the islands of the world begin to flicker and fade. Does our time run short? Tell us, O hellish father, when will the Master of Destruction reawaken? When will we be saved? Please, High Priest Hargon, if our prayers reach you, give us a sign. We shall continue to await yours and the Master of Destruction's return to the Promised Land. O High Priest Hargon, we pray that you grace us with your presence soon. Oh, he's dead as fuck. Before doomsday is upon us, and this illusion ends. Yes, the most comfortable place to be sleeping. Ugh, was that some kind of dream? What's doomsday? And what's the illusion? And more importantly, why am I dreaming about any of this? That's if it even was a dream. 6207, 6208, you can hear their prayers. Hey, the guard's calling us. Get up. Oh, but then it was dead for a second there. Are you alright? Just how long have we been in here anyway? That should be more than enough for your first visit. You can leave your cell now, boneheads. Where's the caretaker? Dory Hammerhood will get you out of there. I trust you had a fun time in the hole. It was dark, dank, and disgusting. I loved it. Wouldn't mind another night down here, honestly. You can pretend all you want. I didn't need ears to hear you screaming during your night terrors. If you say so. Where's that Hammerhood, anyway? Right over there. Feel free to say hello if you want. It's not much of a talker, though. More of a biter. Can I have the key to its cell? Random question. Hello there, little fella. Heard you're quite the troublemaker. Smash, smash, bash. You can probably get out of there. Smash, bash, bash, bash. It's just as aggressive as they say, and it looks like it doesn't understand a word I'm saying either. And careful, you two. Get too close and you might break a bone or two. When that Hammerhood gets mad, it tends to, well, destroy everything in sight. Honestly, we could really use a monster like that in our army. If we could get it, if we could get the ability to follow orders into its thick skull. Ditto, that's it, the hammer. The one the Hammerhood's got. If we can somehow steal that giant mallet, we can use it to smash our way off the island. Stealing isn't nice, so you'd much rather make friends with it instead? Humph, I knew you'd say something like that. We might be able to get it on side if we use some of the monster munchies old Molly gave us. Though we still need to unlock its cell door somehow. Oi, what are you two playing at? You'd best get a move on unless you want to spend another week down here. I guess we ought to do as the skeleton says. At least we know where to get a mallet from now. We can hammer out the kinks in this plan once we're back up top. Hey, can I have my stuff back? I had a couple torches, a skeleton. Something's up with those leg bones of yours? Or was your conversation with the Hammerhood really that fascinating? Anyway, here's your stuff. You'll need something to wear during your rehabilitation after all. Make your way back to the field as soon as you've sorted yourself out. Ditto gets her belongings back. Hammer of Justice. Oh, home sweet home. Would you look at that? Let's check out that treasure chest. Hell yeah. 6207. Are you trying to tickle my funny bone? Get away from that treasure chest right now. I've heard stories about your kind. You go into strangers' houses, helping yourselves to the contents of their drawers and smashing all their pots. And people think that skeletons are scary. That's got the key to the cells and the hole in it. Don't even think about stealing it, or we'll lock you up down there and throw it away. Now hurry up and make your way to the fields, you numbskulls. Couple of things. Why would you tell me that? And why would you not keep the key on your person? The key to the cells in the hole, eh? That's very interesting information. Come on, Didon't. Team meeting. Right here behind the skeleton. Look where we are. The hole was right next to the yard the whole time. If we can get our mitts on that key, then we can free the Hammerhood and have it smash us a path to freedom. It feels like all the pieces are starting to fall into place. Oi, you two. Guess we better get going. I wonder how everyone else has been getting on since we've been away. I want to decorate my cell. What? Something's going on YouTube? YouTube seems to be behaving normally. Oh, YouTube. Oh, okay, that makes sense. How's YouTube doing, by the way? YouTube chat is never my most active chat. What? 6207 and 628. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? 6208. We owe you our thanks. You saved every one of us here from a torrid trip to the hole. Just thinking of you both suffering down there, it filled me with so much guilt. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't do it for you. Handsome and humble, you're a good lad, Malroth. We're all very grateful to the sacrifice you both made. Speaking of which, here's a token of our thanks. Oh, sweet. Cabbages. Anyway, the warden's waiting for you by the field. You'd best not keep him waiting much longer. Come and speak to me again when you get a moment. It'd be nice to catch up. We took the fall for your Poromag, by the way. Oh, it's you lot. Listen, about the book of blueprints. I ain't saying nothing. Thanks for taking the rap for the rotter who was too chicken to own up. Your proper legends, you two. Yeah. Was your time in the hole fruitful? Did the darkness seep into the very core of your being? You must be exhausted after all that self-reflection. Your rehabilitation for today will be none too taxing. You may have noticed that we have a wicked weed problem of late. It shall be your duty to rid us of the greenery that blights the land. Channel your inner rage into your fists and tear the weeds to pieces. Do not stop until the sun has set. There is no need to report to me when you are done. Your work should speak for itself. Let's go ahead and pull the weeds. I can't pull the cabbages though. Right. Penny is busy with other things. So unfortunately we've not had time to play more Schedule 1 lately. What I'd really like to do is schedule more time to play Terraria. I think one of the last things we did in Legendary Mode Skyblock Terraria was we defeated the King Slime. So it's gotta be all uphill from there. Oh yeah, what do you want? Lovely to see you both again. Don't worry about whatever silly task the warden gave you. He won't check to see if you're working. He just likes bossing people around. And thank you once again for saving everyone from being thrown into the hole. It's funny, the more time I spend observing you, the more I start to think getting off Skelkatraz might not be as impossible as I once thought. You've got a plan to befriend the Hammerhood in the hole and have it open up the underground tunnels? So you finally met the little rascal, eh? It used to be rather fond of building, much like myself, up until the children of Hargon broke its spirit with their relentless rehabilitation. Even more reason to set it free and get it the heck out of here. Speaking of which, give us some more monster munchies. I don't need more monster munchies. I've got a bunch. What? Oh dear, my supplies run dry. I'm sorry to say. I gave you my last batch. You've got to be kidding me. Well, if you can't give us any, then tell us how to make them. Durant will take care of the rest. I've already got several. Of course, how could I forget? She can make anything with the right materials. Just some dry grass and some frog stool in the frying pan. Already done it. It is actually kind of weird that this frying pan is here. But once you've made some monster munchies, come and show them to me. Already have. Come on, cabbage, cook. We have to cook, Jesse. Yoink. Nicely done. Those monster munchies look so tasty, even I wouldn't mind a bite. Now, it won't happen every time, but sometimes monsters will get back up after you've beaten them. That's a sign that they want to be friends. But don't think they'll wait forever. You need to give them some monster munchies quickly, or they'll run away. Alright, we should be able to get the Hammerhood on side now. Only problem is, how do we get it to dig the tunnels if it doesn't understand what we say? There is also a little problem of what to do about the Hammerhood's cell. The jailers are bound to notice it's gone missing the next morning. You'll need to come up with a way of deceiving the guards. Don't tell me you're working on an idea already. Let's hear it then. We'll make a Hammerhood-shaped doll. Yep, stuffed Hammerhood. A cute and cuddly recreation of a cute and cuddly creature. What? You're going to swap out the real Hammerhood for a doll? Of course, if the jailers think the Hammerhood is still in the cell, it can dig for us as long as you like, right under their noses. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and make that stuffed Hammerhood. I think there is an old sewing station buried under the boxes in the back. It's not buried. Of the storehouse. That should be enough for what for you to make your doll. Good thing I've got infinite supplies of this stuff. Hell, let's go make a couple more of these. It's an invasion. That's a fine-looking doll you've got there. Would you mind if I give it a little cuddle? I'm sorry, lady. This thing's purely for business. I made 501 of them. She can have one. We're going to switch this doll out for the Hammerhood, right? That's correct. Then you can take the real Hammerhood back to your tunnel to dig your way to freedom. But do I have infinite supplies? Because if you do all of the checklists at the randomly generated islands, you get infinite supplies of certain resources. In that case, the only thing we need to worry about is getting from the crematorium to the hole and back. Boy, 6207, you look like you're up to no good. Is it because I'm holding a Hammerhood doll? Get your bony butt over here. Alright, I'm on my way. Oh, I can't dig upwards with these. Or build upwards. Something wrong with your joints, 6207? Inmates should run at backbone-breaking speed when a jailer calls for them. I still need to set up the lurk command. Also, thank you for checking in, Kiari. But enough of that. I've got a job for you. Some bona fide building work. The watchtower over here has seen better days. The platform at the top has some great big holes in it, which makes keeping an eye socket on all of you a bit of a risky business. Which is why you have to fix it for us. What are you talking about? Of course children of Hargon jailers are allowed to ask their builder prisoners to build things. Anyway, 6207, you know the rule. No talking back unless you're praying for forgiveness or begging for mercy. So go on, climb up the ladder. and fill in the holes with sand or whatever you can find around here. Hey, didn't. Let's take this chance to scope out the route to the hole and back. Yeah, let's have this conversation as loud as we possibly can. Boom, collecting more sound. One can never have enough sand. Palion Kokelo. Damn, it's 3502. Alright, how do I get up there? Oh, probably the ladder if I had to guess. Fortunately, I don't have to guess. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Alright. That's the watchtower fixed. Good work, Didon't. Still, it rubs me the wrong way how happy they are to let you build when it suits them. And to add insult to injury, we can barely see the hole from this tower. It has been a huge waste of time. Hang on. It looks like there's another watchtower over there. That one might just give us the view of the hole that we need. Let's tell the jailer we're done with this one and head over to that other tower. 1 second, let me do a little bit of decorating. There's been a hammerhood infestation. An invasion, if you would. Oh, my cankles. Done? Took you long enough. I bet you boneheads were chit-chatting away while you worked. Hey, bones for brains. Is that other watchtower broken too? We'll fix it if you for you if it is. Show me some respect, 6208. You'd do well to remember who the inmate is here. However, yes, it does happen to have a few holes in it. Go and speak to the jailer stood by that tower. Tell him I told you to fix it, and be quick about it, alright? I'm on my way. Hello, we're here to fix your tower. What are you two doing here? Alright, let's get this tower fixed and scope out the path to the hole while we're at it. 628, I've heard about your flappy happy jawbone from the other jailers. What in Hargon's name are you going on about? As it happens, it was one of your fellow jailers that asked us to come here. We were told to fix this watchtower. A likely story. Do you really think we let prisoners go around building things willy-nilly? Fine then, but don't come crying to us when you fall through those massive gaps in the floorboards. Why, you little... Fine, head up to the top and fill the gaps with some sand, and don't tell the wardens. This watchtower is smaller than the other one. Whoops, stop wasting sand. Who knows? I might finish early and then can take a nap. Okay, or just go to bed early. That's taken care of. The children of Hargon really are willing to bend the rules whenever it suits them, huh? They make a big song and dance about how evil building is, and then ask us to do just that. Heck, someone had to build this dumb prison too, right? Makes you wonder if any of the children of Hargon actually listened to the word Hargon's ever said. Yep, I can read. But never mind that. Look, Didon't. Quite the view we've got from up here. Looks like they've got the entrance to the hole pretty well guarded. Maybe you could use those logs sticking out of the cliffs to help you find another way in. Oi, numbers 6207 and 6208, are you two done yet? Well, Whenever you're finished, report back to the jailer that sent you over, and if anyone asks, tell them I had no idea what you were doing. All right. Ow. Is there anything over here I can have? Not a lot over here in general, actually. There you go, I want you to have this. How cute is that? Alright, bye. This area is strictly off limits to bonehead prisoners like you. Oh, that's not what I want to be. Hypocrisy, well, is kind of the whole personality of these people. That is fair. They do be evil. Ooh, more bones. Thank you, Malroth. Done, are you? Do it at double speed next time, you bone-idle buffoons. Well, there is still some time until dusk. Tell you what, you can take the rest of the day off. Using your free time to reflect on your worthless existence is a key part of a rehabilitation, after all. Speaking of which, the nights are pretty lonely in Skelkatraz. Could you make me something to warm my bones? Something like a book of blueprints, perhaps? Yeah? Yeah, right. What would you make it with? Grass and rocks? And the pictures inside would be drawn by you? No thanks. But if you do happen to find one lying around, go ahead and leave it on that table. This is funnier when you consider that in the Japanese version it is actually porn. It'd make the night watch a lot more interesting. But to answer your question, yeah, you can actually make the book of blueprints out of grass. I don't have the right table to do it. Ooh, a shield. Well, at least we know the lay of the land now. I'm counting on you, Didon't. I wish I could go with you, but you're the one who hit the jackpot in the cell lottery. Work with that slime to bust the hammerhead out of the hole. We can flesh out the rest of the plan later. If there's anything I'm missing, I don't think so, but we might as well talk to the other prisoners to see if they know something that might make things easier. When you're sure you got the things you need to plan out in action, let's chill out on that bench like usual and wait for lights out. Going to sneak into the hole tonight? Well, if you need help getting in there, you came to the right man. I happen to know that there is a hole that allows you access to the hole. I think it was opened by a falling boulder or something, but there is a great big gap in the roof above the entrance. I'll leave it to you to work out how to get up there. You're the brainy builder here, after all. Hey, do you have access to another one of them books? Thanks again for taking the fall for us like that. You pair on weed clearing duty, are ya? You seem like you've got a lot more than just that on mind. Mind you. Ah, well, knock yourselves out in it. Here, don't suppose you have the old Barbara around, have you? What? She's a cat. Makes her kinda hard to miss. She's my little bundle of joy, she is. I don't think they care. Technically, Didon't is supposed to be wearing rags right now. Loves bones, that girl does. Thinks she's a dog. Reckon she might have scampered off to the old crematorium. If you do happen to spot her, make sure you say hello. Oh, and let me know where she is. I'll make it worth your while. So I heard on the grapevine that you two are planning to escape. If you ask me, it's impossible, blah blah blah. Jailers patrol the place at night. Behind the crates, crawl through the sewers. If you manage to escape, bring yep. Hey, can I have that porno mag? Nope. Apparently I can't. If I could get an actual crafting table, I could make one. But an actual crafting table is not going to be easy to find. Surely there is one hidden somewhere, though. This is Skelkatraz. There's got to be a crafting table. Whoop. Not very good at this whole mountain goat thing. Nobody's escaped yet. But I don't think that they made this place difficult to escape. I just think that it's impossible to escape because of the ocean. So like even if you did get out of here, you'd probably just drown before you make it anywhere else. Yeah, I've not been sleeping very well. Oh, what with the change of the season and all. Not a big fan of temperatures above freezing. Oh, areas off limits. Not a lot of places I can go. So I suppose that no, I will not be able to make the book. Unless I'm intended to find it. But that seems like a pretty steep ask. Pesky jailer spots you, run with all your might, don't look back, just run, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't think there's a crafting table anywhere. If there was, I would get access to infinite amounts of resources. Ow, my cankles. I'll leave the hammerhood to you. Appreciate it. Brrr. Okay, looks like our prisoners went for a swim. Fished them out and put them back in prison. Just looking for a crafting table. Surely they wouldn't show me the table where I can put the book if I can't actually get my hands on it. Brrr. Imagine drowning? Is that like one of those Imagine Horses games? But instead of horses, it's drowning? Some stuff going on over here. Whoop. Oh, what? Repelled by a strange force. Strange force. Do. No, I don't see any crafting tables. Ow. My fucking cankles. Crafting table. Or it's in the cemetery now. A hoopa. Hello. Alright, I just don't think I'll get access to the book. How are you doing, Hoopa? Brrr. Brrr, not very well supervised, am I? That being said, I do not actually think there is a crafting table anywhere I can get access to. Should probably just continue the quest so I can go the fuck to sleep. Here, crafting table. Ah, it's whatever. Just go ahead and just drown. All right, have a good day, Huppa. Hyvää päivän jatkoa. Olen niin vitun väsynyt. All right, no book for me. Yep, might as well sit down at the bench. All right, let's put our heads together and think about our next move. Constipated. I'm just tired. That's enough for today. It's time to blah blah blah. Return to the cells. I got to go the fuck to sleep. One and only 5932 here. Veritable feast for you. Oh yes, yes. Thank you for a cabbage. And good evening, 6208. Enjoying your cabbage-free diet? Won't we get anything today? Anything today either? I'm just really tired. Boom. Gonna drink some of my water. My mouth is also getting dry. Water. I was hoping this would be done by now. Sometime this week. There we go. Off to our cell. I do not often have water nearby, though, so hydration would be hard. Hello there, any crafting tables around? No? Alright. Night-night, jailbirds. Yep, usual dialogue. Good work today, Ditto. So far, so good for your escape plan. Tonight's the night we set everything in motion. You need to free the Hammerhood at any cost, and take that slime with you. He knows the place like the back of his, or back. I wish I could help, but I'll be stuck in my cell. So, I'll just say this. Good luck. Break a leg. Don't wait for night to fall. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go away, Didon's back. I was starting to get worried something bad had happened. What? They threw you in the hole? Those screws are such meanies. Did you at least ooze the slime to come up with a plan to escape from the island? Now, what's Brownbeard been eating this whole time? You want to befriend the Wild Hammerhood and have it help us dig through the tunnel? Slurp. But that thing's crazy. You'll never make friends with it. It won't even give you the slime of day. You do look awfully confident, though. Maybe the things will turn out goo in the end. I'll hold the port here. Good luck with everything. Okay then, let's go to this crematorium. Also, we unlocked the crematorium weeks ago. Surely they've noticed by now that it's not been relocked. Ow, my neck. Ow, my neck. Ow, my back. Ow, my neck and my back. Won't you teach me how to Dougie? Hey, you unlocked the door. Great job. Now let's go over to the hole and befriend that Hammerhood. Wait a minute, they don't. Look, there's a skeleton slooper close by. We'll be thrown back in your cell if he spots us. Lucky for you, I know how we can stay out of sight. There's a great route Godfrey taught me. This way. If a prison guard spots you, you'll be sent back to the starting point. You'll have to stay out of the skeleton's eye lines if you want to reach your goal. Come on then, I'm already over here. Let's go. Actually did a good amount of sneaking around earlier. Yep, go on. Keep moving. Don't have all day, little buddy. Might as well be littering these around. They won't notice a thing. Brrr. So far, so good. Looks like we'd be best off sneaking through these gutters from here on. Let's take it nice and slow. Huh? These gutters smell hideous. We're pulling off a jailbreak here. No, not going on a pleasure cruise. Hurry up and follow me. I'm really tired. More skeletons. This slime guy needs to stop stopping. Go. Move faster. So he's like, oh, come on then. Well, meanwhile, I'm already here. I cannot wait to get off of this island. I'm going to have to do more dialogue. Oh, but then I should be given the opportunity to free roam again. This is the end of the route Godfrey taught me, but we'll have to go on our own way from here. Oh no. Huh? I think that man's from cell block 2. Looks like we're not the only ones trying to escape. Hello there, Vicar. Thank you for checking in. There's a load of screws patrolling between here and the hole. If we tried to sneak between them, we'd get caught in no slime, just like him. Ooh, I know. Why don't we try riding me and climbing the cliffs, Slurp? I can jump super high, higher than you could on your own. My bouncy body can keep you safe if we fall. Gotta go focus on work. Alright, Vicar, thank you for stopping by regardless. Well, it's up to you, but whichever route you take, it's slime dead for the hole. Brr. Brr, looks like you'd need to jump onto those vines, or you could ooze some sand and build a bridge across. Let's go. Brr. Brr, always at least a little bit nerve-wracking. You have to trust that the game is going to behave. That was oozier than I thought it would be. We're right above the entrance to the hole now. I wonder what that pile of sand is doing here, Slurp. Gooey, a hole into the hole. Looks like a goo way into me. But we might hurt ourselves if we drop down as you are. Climb on my back before you jump, and I'll stop you going splat. No, I should be fine. Whip. See, only 24 damage. Nothing to report. Yep, good thing I'm super quiet. Stealthy is my middle name. Yoink. Good thing nobody can hear that. God's just trying to keep watch, and I'm like, yaha! Is that the key to the Hammerhead's cell? Great! Remember, we're being stealthy now. I wonder where this caretaker is. Not down here, that's for sure. Hello, Mr. Hammerhead Slurp. Let's be free. Bash, bash, bash. Oh, Sludge. Seems like it's just as angry as the prisoners said. We'll have to beat it in battle first before it'll be our friend. Don't worry, I'll help. It's fighting slime. Oh yeah, do more damage this way. Or I did, where'd it go? There you are. Get fucked. Brr. Can you fight with the torch? I think so. Look, Deront, there's a gratified glint in the Hammerhead's eye. I think it wants to be friends. Go on, give it some monster munchies. I hope it likes them. Here you go. Deront befriends the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead joins Deront's team. Gotta get the fuck out of here. The writing is good. Don't get me wrong, I'm just so tired, and it never ends. It never ends. Gotta rename this guy. We'll name him Smasher. I need more characters for my goofy ass names. Bash. Bash Bash. Well, would you look at that? It's a gajillion times friendlier than it was before. Now all that's left is to put that doll in its cell. That's sure to confuse those silly skeletons. You're right. Great. The screws will never notice the differences. Now we just need to lead Smasher back to the tunnel under your cell. Away we go. There we go. That'll confuse him. Can we be friends? Yeah, that's how it works. Oh no, my plan was to fill the room entirely with them. That's why I made 501 of them. Boom. Is there anything in here? Oh, I can't even check. Alright, let's get out of here. Whee! Gotta finish this. Okay, here goes. One last trip back to the tunnel under your cell, and we'll be set to make our escape. Keep a close eye on the screws, okay? We can't afford to get caught now. Doo-doo. Let's get out of here. We can escape. Don't they just walk up right up to him? Just be like, hey, skeleton, working hard or hardly working. And then I'll be like, what? What are you doing out of your cell? And I'd be like, I'm doing your mom. That's what I'm doing out of my cell. Come on. No. I suppose I do have more sand. There we go. This way doesn't lead to my cell. I'm going the wrong way anyway. Oh, look at that, a skeleton. They threw us back in the hole. Yeah, I'm trying to be sneaky. I'm old and tired. Leave me alone. Brr, brr, plop, they'll never take us alive. Good job, we sneaked right under the jailer's nose. Okay, let's head over that way next and see the screw, and make sure the screws don't see us. Don't worry, stealth is my strong suit. If they can't see me, they can't catch me. Goo stuff. At this rate, we'll be back in the crematorium in no time, Splat. If we can make it there without being spotted, we'll be home and dry. Come on, they don't slurp. We just need to retrace our steps. Come on, slime. Or not. Let me up. No. I'm curious. I'm not seeing any skeletons. Look, there's one. Or two. I've definitely been through here. Oh, great. Game wants me to go over there first, before I can sneak through. Only a little bit further to go now. And we just need to avoid the guards standing right in front of the crematorium. Slurp. Can sneak around. Yep, I already did that. Come on, game. Don't give me any credit. Making a bunch of noise. Whew, we made it. And the screws didn't notice a thing. Alright, let's go back to the tunnel under your cell and regloop with Brownbeard. Look at all those corpses. Whee, so EP. When a problem comes along, you must EP. Slooper, we're finally back, safe and sound. Dar ye blow. Is that the hammerhead I've heard so much about? Welcome aboard, boatmate. Pipe down, Brownbeard. If the screws hear you, our boat will be well and truly sunk. Let's call it a night for today. Best not to get greedy now. Tomorrow night, we can have that hammerhead bash our way to freedom. We can finally escape from Skelkatraz. Smash, smash. The only fly in the haystack is this hammerhead doesn't seem to talk our language. How are we going to tell it where to use the hammer? Don't go and have a chat with Molly tomorrow. I bet she'll know what to do. In the meantime, we'll stay out of sight. Down here. Gulak. Slime going back to your cell. Yep, be sure to cover it up. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, we're going to realize Guthrie's dream. Oh, let me up. Perfect. Was gonna honk me. In the game, unfortunately, I can't sleep IRL until I get this stuff fucking done. My spine. Honk Shua. Today, I bring to you that which you fear most. Surprise cell inspections. Oh, sludge. If they find the secret tunnel under your bed, all of our plans will be squished. No funny business, hated humans, or you will taste my wrath, and if my men should find anything suspicious in your cell, you shall be co-signed to the hole for all eternity. Don't make any sudden movements, don't, or you'll be, or our slime will be up. Alright, final setup. Morning, 6207. Now, stay right where you are, or I'm going to have a bone to pick with you. If anybody at home is currently shrimping, now's the time to fix it. Jailer, what do your eye sockets see? Is that prisoner hiding anything from us? No, ma'am. Chief Inspector. Ma'am, nothing suspicious to report. Is that so? Oh, number 6207, the would-be builder. If anyone had the wiles to try and flee this place, it would be you. Perhaps you might try digging an underground tunnel or two. I'll ask you one question, and I want you to answer it truthfully. Are you or aren't you up to no good? Yes. Yes, you are, or yes, you aren't? You're a tricksy one, all right. I shall have to keep my eye on you. Right, inspection over. Everyone back to work. Savor another day of rehabilitation, inmates. You can count yourself lucky this time, 6207. Well, not that lucky. You've still got to head to morning roll call. Phew, that was a close one. Seems like we're safer now, though you should go and tell your friends the good news. One moment, let me decorate my cell slightly. There we go. 3 skeletons. And just for fun, a bunch of these things too. Great poker face there, pal. Still, it can't be a good sign that the Chief Inspector's shown up. We'll have to be extra careful now that she's on the scene. Anyway, spill the beans. What did you get up to last night? Is the Hammerhood on side now? So, it's on our team, but we've got no way of telling it which walls to smash down. Oi, you two. Stop flapping your jawbones and get to the yard. You're late for roll call. You know, you've both been a little too comfortable around here of late. I reckon it's time you were reminded who's in charge. Let's see now. I know. Sometime apart would do the trick. 6208. As of tomorrow, your bony butt will call cell block 2 home. What? Make the most of your time together, because come tomorrow, your boneheads will never see each other again. Let's get moving, don't. Looks like it's now or never. I am so tired. Send help. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. Someone from Block 2 tried to escape yesterday. Didn't get very far before we caught him, of course. His punishment should be starting soon. If you hear someone screaming from the High Priest's forgiveness, or for the High Priest's forgiveness, you know who it'll be. Let this be a lesson to you numbskulls. You cannot escape from Skelkatraz. Some of you may have seen the Builder's boat moored at the dock. May you, though, Or maybe you thought you could use that to escape. Well, tough luck. Tomorrow, it'll be sitting on the seabed. Abandon all your dreams of escaping and focus on your rehabilitation. 6208, I hear you'll be leaving us too. Just in case it didn't make it through that thick skull of yours, you'll be moving to Block 2 tomorrow. Enjoy your last day with your buddies from Block 3. We won't make you grow any more cabbages today. No, your task is to weed the entire area while coming to terms with how pathetic your own existence is. Hooey, I'm tired. Shinto. Good job fooling the Chief Inspector. When I saw her checking your cell, my heart was in my mouth. But more important than that, how did last night go? You freed the Hammerhood, but can't get it to listen to a word you say. Well, that is a pickle. I think you mean a gherkin. Hey, lady, you know monsters, right? Surely you know how we can get it to dig where we want. There might be one way. Yeah? A long, long time ago, I saw the children of Hargon using a Hammerhood to build a temple of sorts. They spend all their time moaning about building, but even they can't get by without it. Well, anyway, when they'd put a wall in the wrong place and they needed it demolished, they put some sort of sticker on it, and the Hammerhood would attack it at once. Any ideas, 6207? If you think of anything, perhaps you can use that sewing station to make a few. Whoop! Eureka! Didn't learn a new recipe. Smashing sign. A placard to point out places that can be pulverized. Place on walls you want Hammerhoods to destroy. Let's go make a couple. Assuming I've got the resources. Oh yeah, I can make plenty of these. 600 should be plenty. There we go. I don't know how to put that away. Oof. Those really are some smashing signs. Pop one of those on any wall you want the Hammerhood to break through, and it'll start smashing away. Excellent. Everything's finally coming together. We can finally get off this dumb rock. That said, what's the deal with Skelkatraz anyway? How does it fit into Hargon's plans? It's not as if his teachings are actually being enforced here. No more than a few of the guards seem happy enough to build stuff. Everyone might know his name, but I'm starting to think that this Hargon punk isn't all he's cracked up to be. What? I can't say I agree with you there. The real Hargon passed away a long, long time ago, but back in the day, they say he had the whole world under his thumb. Interesting. Hey, didn't you say something similar a while ago? And what's more, even though he's long gone, the world of ours still seems to be shrouded in his lies. As far as I can remember, Hargon and the Master of Destruction he summoned were defeated by 3 heroes, the Scions of Erdrick. But nobody here, not the monsters, not the prisoners, not even the most devout of the children, seems to have a clue about any of that. I'm from a town named Burrowell. One day I was walking in the mountains that led to Renderak, and I got lost in a snowstorm. I was trying to make my way through the blizzard. I stumbled upon a hidden valley, one that was strangely familiar, and yet unlike anything I'd ever seen. I'll give it to you, lady. You know how to tell a tall tale, all right. Hey, why don't you come with us? You can tell us how the story ends as we sail away into the sunset. I'm sorry, but I'm staying put. If you succeed, your story will become a beacon of hope for everyone in here. But if I went with you, there'd be no one left behind to tell your tale. 6207, no, don't. Farewell, my dear. In the nicest way possible, I do not want to see your face on this island ever again. I know that you can escape from this place, and I know that one day you'll tear apart the tissue of lies that shrouds the world in darkness. What was that all about? Old Mom Molly's bedtime story hour completely sidetracked us from the mission at hand. We need to escape, and it needs to happen tonight. Tomorrow I'll be stuck in Block 2, and the boat will be mast deep in the briny. And then we can kiss freedom goodbye. As soon as I'm back in my cell, I'll dig as far into the floor as I can. Use those remaining smashing signs to have the Hammerhood take care of the rest. For now, let's just relax on our favorite bench and wait for the sunset one last time. Fuck you up. Let's do it. Rest up. Gotta get the fuck out of here. Gonna be a bunch of reading to be done on the Isle of Awakening itself. And then I can stop the stream and go the fuck to sleep. It will be nice to be able to, like, build in my own free time. As soon as all this bullshit's done. Fuck yeah, free cabbage. Still none for Malroth. And none for Gretchen Wiener's moment. And hopefully there's nothing missable here that I'll never get to see again. Good chance that that's the case. But it doesn't matter too much. Night-night, jailbirds. Yep. No screw-ups tonight. I'll dig as far through my floor cell as I can, use the smashing sign, blah blah blah, have that Hammerhood back home. And with that, the jailer locks their ownts and the other prisoners in their cells. Deront waits patiently for night to fall. Then, as darkness settles in, it finally becomes time to put the escape plan into motion. Probably get those things out of my pocket. There we go. All right. Hello, Deront. I heard what's going to happen. Mr. Malroth will be changing cells tomorrow, and Captain Blobberbelly's ship will be destroyed. That's why I have to strike tonight, before the iron cools down. So, have you worked out how to make that Hammerhood goo where you want it to? Smashing signs? That sounds like a great idea. Now the Hammerhood will know exactly which walls need squishing. Smash! I can hardly believe the day is finally here. It's finally slime for Godfrey's dream to come through. Yarr! I can't wait to get this jailbreak started, but first, we need to free Malroth. Go ahead and stick a smashing sign on that wall. The Hammerhood should take care of the rest. Your new Hammerhood friend just adores smashing stuff with its mallet. Place a smashing sign on the wall and it'll dig a lovely tunnel for you. Go Hammerhood, go Hammerhood, go! Whew. Hello there, Malroth. It's a good thing this isn't loud. It took you long enough. That monster didn't waste any time taking down that wall. Good to see you safe and around, Malroth. Long time no see, Brownbeard. How've you been? Feeling much better than I was, now you're here. Those smashing signs work great. Well, escape the island in no time at this rate. One moment, I want to check Malroth's cell. Silly hammer dude, can't break that. Oh, whoops. Wow, Malroth did not even have a toilet. I guess he doesn't eat, so it would make sense that he doesn't need to shit. Oh, gotta talk to Malroth. Those smashing signs really do the trick, eh? Molly knows her stuff. You won't be able to go anywhere we want, or we won't be able to go anywhere we want, though it seems like the Hammerhood's mallet is tough enough to dig through earth. If we see any other earth walls, go ahead and plop one of your smashing signs on it. Your friend can do its thing. Goodness knows what we'll find on the other side. Maybe freedom, maybe monsters. Alright, off we go. Look, Deront. Yeah, I know. That wall's made of earth. Why don't we have the hammerhead squish it for us? How about you stop stopping me every 25 seconds? Yes, the dirt here is made of dirt. Oh. Ooh, antidotes. Have me interact with poison enemies and then give me the antidote to cure it. Stop fucking pulling my attention away. I can see the earth. Not there. Whatever. There, it's good enough. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Come on, dig faster. Holy shit. Wait just we've come this far only to hit a dead end. Hold on, I think I can hear water splooshing around somewhere. Yar, he's right, so he is. I can smell a lovely sea breeze and all. Can you see any other earth walls nearby, Slurp? If you see one, have the hammer and squish it. My goodness. Oh, that's some gross-ass water right there. Water? It certainly ain't seawater, though. Sniff, sniff, slurp. I quite like the smell of it. It seems somehow familiar. You know what? I'm not even going to ask. But there's that sea breeze again. We can't be far from Auntie Ocean. These men are blind. What are you waiting for then? Let's go. I do wish they would stop pulling my attention away. It's like, oh yes. Look at that, more earth. It's like, yeah, I fucking know. Auntie Ocean. Ah, that is pockets. Garage. Bah, it's a strolling stiff, a toddling body, a walking corpse. Ha, guess that explains the stink. It ain't half strange to see one down here, though. How'd it get here, and why is it all on its own? Who cares? Let's just thrash the dying daylights out of it and be on our way. But how are we supposed to fight it? We're totally legless. I mean, hands-free. I mean, unarmed. You think that's going to stop me? Come on, let's fight. It stopped you earlier. When I needed your help. Fisticuffs. So tired. Kick its ass. The walking corpse is defeated. Oof, that felt good. Yar, I've never been in a proper suit-up before. That went surprisingly well, didn't it? With all of us throwing our fish hooks like that, he never stood a chance. The walking corpse, Slurp. Could it be? Blistering barnacles. I think it wants to be friends. Who'd ever want to be bosom buddies with a thing like that? Ellipses. Don't, please. I'd be really grateful if you gave him some monster munchies. Here you go. It's probably Guthrie. The Walking Corpse joins the drone's team. Oh, my arms. Ow. I need more potassium. And pull the muscle, stretching. And that is for Godfrey again. Or just name him something else, something similar. There we go. Wah, are you sure he's friendly? He certainly don't sound it. It's you, isn't it? Grah. I never thought I'd be friends with a corpse, but it is what it is. Come on, let's look for an exit. You too, Stink Breath. It's Godfrey. If I was an exile, where the fuck would I be? Oh, hey, look, there's some strange dog over here. So we meet again, numbers 602 and 6207 and 6208. I've been waiting for you. What the heck is the Chief Inspector doing here? Don't tell me she was onto us all along. Yes, my boy, 1,000 times yes. I've followed your foolish plot from the very beginning, biding my time, waiting for this very moment. But why? If you knew what we were up to, why did you let us go free all this time? Or slime? Why, that's elementary, my dear. It is Hargon's will. He teaches us to allow our enemies a glimpse of salvation they crave, before we snatch it away from them. And if even a mighty builder is unable to escape from Skilkatraz, then the other inmates will know they haven't a hope. I shall kill several dreams with one stone. Wait, so you put Dedont in that cell on purpose? Precisely. Did you really think I, the Chief Inspector of Skilkatraz, would not know that Godfrey dug a tunnel underneath his cell? Oh no, Quiver. Your work is done now. It is time for your punishment. For the crimes of attempting to escape from Skilkatraz, I sentence you to death. Grrr. Kick its ass. Yeah, what Stink Breath said. Let's beat this bozo black and blue and get the heck out of here. Let's go. Ow. Missed. We will win this fight. But I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. It's more than half dead. Ow, rude. Ow, rude. There we go. Success. The monsters are defeated. High five. That's what you get for messing with Malroth and his pals, punk. Why, look. Here, this Chief Inspector had all your bits and bills on her the whole time. Oh, sweet, all my belongings. Alright, Dedont, you're up. Now that you've got your trusty hammer back, you should be able to break us out of here. Should be able to. Won't. Good job, Hammerhead, buddy. Or Hammerhood. Booyah! Freedom at last. We just watched them torch Brownbeard's ship in front of us. Although surely I've got the resources to build another boat now. Ah, there she puffs, my beloved ship. I thought I'd never see her again. Sob. Come on, everyone. Let's get on board before anyone finds out we're missing. It's now or never, Didont. Let's jump before the cavalry comes. And we're off. They seemed weirdly certain that we wouldn't escape. Otherwise they would have destroyed the boat ages ago. Gowie, we're free. We've finally made Godfrey's dream come true. Grrrr. A lot's happened since we first arrived here, eh? We found some new friends, even learned how to make monster munchies, and it's all thanks to the children of Hargon. You're all welcome to come back with us and live on our island, you know. You'll be safe there. Smash, smash. Thank you, Mr. Malroth. You're much kinder than you look. Right. He's the Lord of Destruction, but he's got the heart of gold. I think I'm going to stay here. You what? All I ever wanted was to escape from Skelkatraz, and now that wish has been granted, but I never actually wanted to leave. This is my home. It might be a horrible place for you goomans, but it's heaven for us monsters. You know what they say, different horses for different courses. Different strokes for different folks. Not that any of us is a horse, of course, slurp. Anyway, you two better hurry up and sail away from here before the screws grab you. A big thanks to you both. Without you, my friend Godfrey's dream would never have come true. I'm super duper grateful for everything you've done for me. Goodbye, my friends, and good luck. Escape from Skelkatraz complete. Whee! Alright, bye. Nobody wants to come with us? All a plank for the Isle of Awakening. You know, the more I think about it, the weirder this place was. We heard our share of strange stories, and I had one heck of a dream to boot. There was that thing Molly said about the world being shrouded in Hargon's lies, even though he's dead, and those monsters praying for him to come back. And then there's that voice I hear every now and then. Could it be? What are y'all doing? The screws will catch you if you do not leave soon. Smash, splash. We might not see each other again for a very long slime, but I'll never forget the slimes we shared here together. Grara. Don't worry about Molly. We'll look after her, and one day we'll help her and all the other prisoners escape from Skelkatraz too. Goodbye, Didont, Mr. Malrath, and our Blubberbeard. Say hi to everyone on your island for me. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Alright. I'm gonna have to say hello to everybody on the Isle of Awakening, but I think I should very nearly be free. So like A, go the fuck to sleep, and B, building shit on my own time, which is all I've been trying to do for the last 7,000 years. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good story, but holy shit. Does it drag on sometimes when all you want to do is, like, stretch your creative muscles? Hi, Lulu. Have you been standing here waiting for us for, like, the 6 months we were gone? Didont retrieve her stuff back from the storage sack. I don't believe it. Well, if it isn't Didont and Malroth, nice of you to finally show up. I've been worried sick. Where in blazes have you been? I thought the children of Hargon might have found you and whisked you away, or worse. Calm down, calm down. We have everything under control. I wouldn't let anything happen to Didont. But enough about us. What about you? How did things go down after we escaped? Well, I don't know how we did it, but with the combined forces of Furfield and Crumbledun, we somehow managed to drive the rotters away. The others are sleeping now. We've been waiting around the clock for you to return, you know. I mean, like, it's not even the delivery that's bad so much as, like, you just get locked into these hour-long segments and you can't actually do what you want to do. The game is all about building, but you can't do that. At least not for huge stretches of time. And so what kept you away for so long? We were in prison. You were captured and locked up on an island prison. Sounds like you're lucky to have made it out alive. Tell me about it. And to make matters worse, Didn't cried herself to sleep every night. You just can't take her anywhere. What's going on? Let me in. Well, whatever the true story of your valiant escape, it sounds like you had a first-rate adventure. I was wondering, how about we have a little tea party, just the three of us? Tee-hee-hee, follow me, I've got a little surprise for you. Alright, let's go. Brr. Oh yeah, this thing. You remember this place, don't you? It's where the three of us first met. I thought it would be the perfect place for a party. A party for what? To celebrate your safe return, of course. You just escaped from captivity. You must be in need of a light revelry after that. Yeah, I suppose. So, how do you have a party? Firstly, we need to go somewhere to hold it. Perhaps Didon't can design the perfect location for us. It doesn't have to be too elaborate, but it mustn't be drab either. Make sure there are decorations, a lovely centerpiece, and we can complement something of that ilk. How about that stuffed monster thing that used to help us escape from prison? That should do. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you build it in the sea. I think a party in the ocean sounds just divine. I'd rather we did it on dry land. But if we have to, we can stick a few of those round things that squirt out water around it. You know, the ones you put in the pool on Crumple Dun. I like those. Anything else you'd like Didont to add to your our little party place, Malroth? Nah, whatever she makes is fine by me. Well, without further ado, let's see that design Didont dreams up. This better not be that complicated. I want to finish what I'm doing and then go the fuck to sleep. Party platform blueprint. Softwood, some carpet, wooden steps, dining table. Tee, that little pirouette is as elegant as ever. As for the blueprint, I can see you've included an adorable stuffed hammerhead and some fun-sized fountains. How delightful. Yeah, it's alright. Understated, yet charming, a bit like us. Care to start building it, Didont? We can start the party as soon as you're done. Yeah, sure. Is it really my party if I'm building the damn thing? Alright. Let's get this thing constructed. Gonna need to make one of these. That's a nice looking bed. Tartan bed. Going to need to make a stuffed hammerhead. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I have 400 of these still. Probably didn't need to make that. I'll make 4 of these. Yes. Well, what I want to do is I want to be able to build, but like, I've been stuck doing story shit for the last 7,000 years. So as a person who wants to get back to construction, being forced to do it doesn't sound very fun. Bunch of softwood. Alright, I think that's everything. It is nice having my hammer back, though. Whoops. I actually know that. He's allowed to go there. Tee-hee-hee. The blueprint's coming along very nicely indeed. Oh, I'm so looking forward to a little party. I just can't wait. How about you stop stopping me so I can fucking do it? And by the way, Maura, did you ever get your memory back? I completely forgot to ask about that. How ironic. What's with you all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing really. It's just, you've seemed a little distant recently. Are you sleeping all right? No unusual dreams or anything? Hey, how did you know about that? Tee-hee-hee, I know you two better than you know yourselves. After all, we're the best of friends now, and we'll be together forever. At least until I banish you, which is something I can do. Eventually. Together forever. What? We are going to be together forever, aren't we? Oh, what am I saying? Of course we are. Hey, how about we let me frickin' build this thing? Alright, I think that's enough chatter for now. The party will never begin if we carry on hobnobbing like this. In a meadow, we will build a snowman. Whoopsie daisy. Is that supposed to be stairs? Yes, it is. Also, these two also have to be wood. Honestly, I think it looks better with it being partially sand. Do I have stairs on me or no? I do, just not the right kind. Here we go. I think Lulu's just a crazy person. To be fair, we're all a little bit crazy. Alright. Where do you put you? Here? No. Here? Yes. Boom, I need 3 chairs and 4 campfires. I can make nicer chairs than this. I might also have the campfires already. Yes, I've already got the campfires. They're in here somewhere. There they are. Campfire, campfire. 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 Chair. 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 That completes the blueprint party, whatever. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired, send help. Golly, Deront, this looks like the perfect place for a pretty little party. I get that you're happy to have us back and everything, but why do we have to have a party? Because I'm jealous. Rosie told me about the Harvest Festival you held on Furrowfield, and Babs spoke very highly of the Crumbledon dance party. But if the 3 of us can have a party, or have a low-key gathering of our own, I won't feel left out anymore. Ha, that's a rubbish reason. I've never heard of anything so stupid in my life. I'm with Malroth here. But alright, I'll go along with it. After all, me and Didont are always leaving you in the lurch. Probably because she's annoying. But whatever. So what's the plan for this party then? Sit on those stools and stare at each other? Tee-hee-hee, remember when I said I had a surprise for you? You two sit right there. Ta-da! I've been planning this party since you two left. I even baked a cake the day after you went away. That was a long time ago. What did you put in it? It reeks to high heavens. It does not. That's the aroma of fresh scallywinkle, I'll have you know. No, no, that's not fresh. I mixed the meat into the cake batter with some oil, stirred in some mashed crabdid eyeballs, and sprinkled some soil in for good luck. That wouldn't have been edible if you just made it, but you made that thing weeks ago. I call it the Scrummy Scally Sponge Surprise, Didon't. Would you like to be the honor of taking the first bite? No. I beg your pardon. The crashing waves of the, have drowned out the sound of your voice. I'll ask you again. Scallywinkle is basically clam. So there's clam in this cake, there's crab eyeball, and then there's dirt. No, I'm good. Alright, fine. Apparently I have to agree to this. Of course you would. How would you say no? I slaved away for hours over a hot bonfire to bake it. Eat up now. You must be absolutely starving after being locked away for so long in that horrible prison. Fearing the worst, Didont and Malroth dig into Lulu's lethal cake. Didont's mouth is filled with noxious fumes. She tries to flee to the toilet. Lulu's glare is firmly fixed on Didont's face. Somehow, Didont can't escape. This is actually pretty tasty. Malroth is confused. Well, I don't think she had the baker's helper. I think she just did this herself. I was a bit worried that this party would be the pits, but it's not nearly as tedious as I imagined. I knew you'd enjoy yourself. We have the cake to thank for that. Such a shame I never got to taste the thing myself. Oh, that reminds me. For my next signature dish, I was thinking of rustling up a mollusk mousse with an army ants callus. But Bonanzo does insist on taste testing all of my creations first, so you shall have to wait a little longer to enjoy that one. Ellipses. More cake, Malroth? No, I was just thinking, how much longer is this going to last? All of us together like this? Why, forever, of course. I said it before, remember? Why do you ask? Didont. If something bad happens to me, like I stop being myself, would you hit me, like, really hard? Like, wake up and come to your senses hard? Can you really do that for me? Yeah, sure. Malroth, what in the world has gotten into you? What's going on here, eh? Are you throwing a party without us? You could have at least informed us that you'd made a safe return. I like how the chicken came, too. It's not what you think. I just happened to be on the beach when they made port. It's such a special moment, I didn't want to spoil it. I thought we were all friends. Oh, I can't read Perry's dialogue. Shut the fuck up, Perry. Ho ho ho. I already forgot why I decided I'm not going to read anything Perry says, but I must stick to my guns. It's like the rivalry between the Montagues and the Capulets. Nobody remembers why they're fighting, but they're fighting. I love gate crashing a party. Me, I'm gonna go bleeding mental. All through the night, the islanders celebrated the safe return of their friend Didont and Malroth. I probably said friends. Some weep at the sight of Lulu's cake, some scream blue murder at its taste, while others faint at the smell alone. Even so, the festivities show no signs of slowing. As the party and each partygoer's stomach rumbles on into the early hours, a spirit of togetherness falls over the group. The desire to build a new home together. I would like to fucking build. Didont and Malroth laugh and joke all through the night, but behind the smile, something seems to be troubling Malroth deeply. Then morning comes. Can I please just, like, fucking take the training wheels off, the leash, whatever? Let me do what I want to do. Morning, Didont. Last night's party was pretty fun, wasn't it? Say, you look a bit pale. You didn't eat anything funny at the party, did you? We ate the same fucking funny thing at the party, Malroth. Anyway, last night, Digby told me they managed to get the pyramid finished while we were gone. Fancy going to take a look? Maybe the hike over will put some color back in your cheeks. Come on. They don't learn a new recipe. Is it the toilet? Tea service. Hopefully. Not as bad. Anyway, the walkover won't do shit because I'm gonna fly. How's this pyramid looking? Chickens, I know you three don't live here. Here, I'll kill it for you. Alright. Hello there, Babs. Blimey, you two are a sight for sore eyes. It's well good to see you again. No, I guess you're not who I'm trying to talk to. Lulu, are you in here day drinking? Hello there, Didon't. I know I said this several times last night, but it's really good to have you back. As you can see, we finished off the second part of the pyramid while you were gone. I can build more rooms up here. We did a remarkable job, if I do say so myself. Oh, there's a letter waiting for me. Soon we shall have a wonderful tourist attraction on our hands. People will flock from miles around to see our pyramid. Big time. If we knuckle down, we'll have the gaff finished in a flash. Oi, they don't fancy sorting us out with a blueprint. Numero tres. Alright, so this is the last time I'm streaming this game this week. So there is a good chance that the pyramid will be finished off stream. But I cannot imagine they're going to say anything interesting about it. So it's probably not that important. Interesting. It is a mostly open pyramid. Core, I like the look of this, Didon't. Well, our dears, shall we begin? We's desperate to start building again. I've banged a bunch of blocks in a chest, just like last time. Should be plenty in there to polish off this piece of the pyramid, no problem. You're welcome to help us, Didon't, but if there is something else that needs your attention, you can leave the building work to us. Either way, let's all work together to make this place the best it can be. I'm hoping I unlocked more of the Explorer Islands. Didon't, Malroth, it's good to see, have you back safe and sound. Without you, this whole operation would fall to pieces. So to welcome you back, I'd like to give you a present. If there is anything you need, a bell would make your life a lot easier. You could ring it and gather up all the gratitude like you do on other islands. No, you don't need my help with that. Surely you could just build one for yourself. Hold on, are you telling me you don't know how to make a builder's bell yet? I like how they're all just holding cabbage. Ho. Right, I could be streaming Elmo's Letter Adventure. Or Letter Number Journey, there we go. I already did Letter Adventure. You've invented the Builder's Bell. I see. That should tide you over for the time being. Alright. The fuck do you want, Ordelia? My dear, it's wonderful to have you back. We're so happy to see you in one piece or whatever. As you know, we drove those mischievous missionaries away, but they could attack us again at any time. Need a plan of attack. Being such gloomy guts, forget we ever said anything about it. Apart from the impending doom. Blah, blah, blah. What he needs is a shop. Okay, so she wants me to go find a tourist. Item shop for us. If she is asking me for an item shop, that does mean there should be other islands now to explore. Let's go and look at it real fast. And then go ahead and call the stream, because I'm EB. Oh, well, there should be more islands. From Jules. Hello, Didn't. I bet you never knew I could write, did you? I'll have you know, I'm quite the sack for letters, or sack of letters. I hope everyone blah blah blah. Maybe I have to create the shop before it unlocks more islands. So I guess we're doing that. Although I don't necessarily need to do that on camera. It's just better if I do. Alright, what do I need? So I need a room. The shop sign. Yep. Grab it. Grab life by the horns, Table. Marath, could you fucking kill these ants before they get to me, buddy? So I'm a little bit irritable. Very tired, very tired. Whoop. Decoration? A coffer as well. Something else I need, I think. I need that little thingy that shows the item as for sale. Maybe I don't. Alright, let's go and buy a door. I'll use a sliding glass door because it's funny. I'm just going to build the shop out of whatever the fuck I want. For now, I'll make it look good later. Let's see, here's a good spot for a shop. Not what I was trying to do. There we go. Alright, this is probably fine. Do-do-do. Whoops. There we go, Malroth. Alright, now you need a coffer and a table. Alright, probably need something else. Ordelia, where'd you go? What do we need, Ordelia? Help me, Ordelia. Nope, that's... What do we need? Item shop inside. Item shop sign, coffer, a table, and a price tag. I knew there was something I was missing. But where price tag? Gotta get this shit done so that I can go the fuck to bed. Is the price tag in here? Oh, it is. Actually, it is. Let's go make one of these. Boom. Don't worry, y'all. We're nearly there. I'm so tired. Hopefully I sleep through the entire day. Up until I gotta wake up for work. Mind. Obviously I don't want to sleep through work. But does this not count as an item shop? Alright, Ordelia, what are we listening now? I don't think anything. Ordelia. Maybe a light source. Usually if I'm missing something, it's a light source. That is not what I was missing. Maybe I could have put something in here. We're selling a carpet. Nope. Ordelia, please help. Build an item shop inside the pyramid. Must be inside it. Coffer is a table and a price tag. Maybe that doesn't count as inside, which is odd. It's pretty clearly inside of it. And we'll build another one somewhere else. It doesn't need to look good, it just needs to be built. Gift shop. Alright, here's a good space. I'm going to make it even smaller, though, out of annoyance. A monster mob appeared. They can handle themselves. Alright, cover here. Go, Malroth, go! Table here. This thing here. Item shop sign. Boom. Tiny room. Ow. Ow. Malroth, you wanna... maybe kill them faster, buddy? I've got shit I wanna do. Get fucked. How does this not count as a shop? Gonna put this up for sale. Cannot speak to people during battle. What the fuck am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, so I might just call it here. I'll just figure out what it is off stream. Not important. What's up, Malroth? I don't know what's going on either. Can I save while we're under attack? Probably. Might as well go kill these guys. If I can figure out how to get out of the pyramid. And this thing is not very well designed. And that's the point, is that I get stuck in it. No, I wasn't really planning on raiding. I'm too tired for that shit. Gotta find somebody to raid in this economy. I'm super EP. And I gotta kill these things. Hey, could you all fucking fuck off? Yep, destroy. Alright, could you come down here? Well, that's how they got into the pyramid. They broke the blocks. The mobs run away. But only after doing a bunch of damage. And that's a little bit annoying. There we go. Whoops, how is this thing designed? Why is this hole here if it's so stupid? Anyway, let's go and save. I'm going to go the fuck to sleep. But if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this video at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, then you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Next stream will be something else. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell.